The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of their lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley, West McPherson, June the 5th, 2018. Yes, we're in a new month. We're on Pegasus, Channel 13. We're live in the studio. We're on Spectrum, TV Cable Network. You can call in live, area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, we have 6 days. You can pick us up Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. Or you can, if you miss Sunday, guess what? Go to Tuesday. We're live tonight, 7:30. Or Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. Thursday morning, 7:30 a.m. Friday, back at 7:30, but we ain't live. 7:30 p.m. Also Saturday, 1:30 p.m. Yes. You don't have to miss us. We're on 6 days to help you. Also, we want to give some shout outs. Ashley, she did a good job over the weekend, Friday actually. She's at the mall, piercing, gold, everything, whatever it is. She had about 5 herself. So I just want to give her a shout out, let her know that keep up the good work. She do piercing, ears, and whatever. But I told her I was going to give her a shout out tonight. Also, we got Ziggy's Ziggy's World, okay? And he's in the mall as well, okay? And also we have All Natural, okay? All Natural, and that's Denise, okay? Shyanne and Shannon. All of them, they in the mall as well. Don't forget, we can give you a shout out as well. Also, Pimp Leah and Sunshine and Rosadal. These women are in there trying to make it happen. Whatever they do, they do. Okay? So I've told them I was going to give them a shout out. Don't forget, we are also on YouTube. We on Google. We everywhere. Okay? So we're here to help you. All right? This year, we are going to do something no one has done before. Okay? So this is what we're about. Helping people get out of poverty. That's all we're about. That's all we're going to do. That's all we're doing, going after them to get the money out of their hands and put it in yours. Too many people just trying to make ends meet. It's crazy, you know? And you know, we're not even going to talk about those that are in charge because they ain't trying to help you. So don't worry about it. We're going to help you. In the studio here live with me, co-host, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up,
All
Stan?
right, good. Hey, listen, these people, you know, every time you turn on the radio, every time you turn on the news, they got $34 million this guy is throwing, like I told you, they just throw money at schools. They new security, this and that. But that's not stopping these people from getting hurt. You know, they just throwing money at this thing here. And I told you that they was gonna keep doing that, and he's doing that to try to get in office, you know, to stay in there another term and all that. Cuomo, he's crazy. He's not helping. He's still with the money, with the bags, you know, trying to get rid of plastic bags. He's spending all this money trying to get rid of this stupid stuff. Come on, man. Plastic bags ain't bothering nobody. You carry your groceries home. Oh, I know. He don't carry groceries home. Someone do it for him. So that's why he's getting rid of the plastic bags. Okay? See, so he don't do the hard work. Go shopping and go get food. Someone does it for him. That's why he's getting rid of plastic bags. So you see now his method, okay? But I want to get to a topic where Con Edison, NISAC, and all these electric and gas companies, they got meter readings and they got all kind of things, and they are beating people because what they're doing is they're robbing people for their service. People are hacking into their system.
Right.
Hacking into their electric and their gas system, and people are paying for it, whether it's $200-300 more on their bill. My sister called me, and she's going through it because they done gave her $300 more on her bill, and she said, "Hey, I don't even use the gas because it's too hot. She don't even use gas." And they just gave her $300. So I told her, I said, "Listen, you know, they are hacking into their system, and people are jumping the meters and the boilers and all that. And that, you know, that was back in the days too. They used to do that. You ain't got to pay no lights, no gas, you ain't got to pay nothing, because all you got to do is know how to hook the meter."
You know, Stanley, you're right.
That's it.
You're right. I mean, it's been happening. It's
Yeah.
been going on for a while. It's been going on for centuries and centuries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you mess around there, you know, you run out of electricity in the middle of the week. All right, you know, it's Wednesday. You can't have electric party until Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you hook up into somebody else's stuff.
That's right.
All right, but now these companies should have it to where they know how much is coming off of this here place.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's only been $70, $70, $80 for like the last 5-6 months, you know, of this year,
Yeah,
why all of a sudden it's going to go up to 300?
exactly.
See, when something like that happens, they should break down and go to that place and check it out. Because a lot of times it's the landlord putting somebody apartment on somebody else's apartment, and then when the people call them and tell them that they're coming out, they go down and unhook it and wait for the people to leave. All right, that's how it's been done. That's how it's done. All right, so when y'all go there and check it, it ain't nothing. Well, it must be her bill. That's what they say.
And
Okay.
you know what? And you know what the Con Eds, the companies do? They do like Verizon. They bill you in advance, a month in advance. You ain't even got to use nothing. They already got your bill already set for you.
Yes.
And they shouldn't do that because they prerequisite setting somebody's bill where they didn't even use that. So they done gave her $80 and $90, even if they couldn't even get in there and read the meter. But then when they do read it, oh, we didn't know it was that much. So what happened to all the money you already done prerequisite charge her? That should be for that when you really get in there and read it, because she already done paid that.
But the whole thing about that is, Stanley, she shouldn't have never had to pay that.
Exactly.
Because of the simple fact they should have been governing. They you know, these places aren't governing what's going on.
No, they're not.
And who's doing what.
Right.
All right. All they know is, the bill is this here. All right. Well, we're gonna make this bill out for this much. We're gonna, you know, cut it down this week, but next week we're gonna pick it back up, so it'll come up to be, you know. They need to get a better system. We'll say it like that.
Yeah.
They need to get a better system because
it's broke. It's twisted.
because you got poor people paying for something that they're not using, that they don't have, and it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up.
And what they're doing is that these are the electric and gas companies. They do this. They pre-bill people. If the person's not using something, That should have come up. But see, they got to charge you anyway. Charge you for what? What are you charging? I'm not using it. If I'm not using the service, then why are you charging me? You know, you got to send me a bill anyway. You know, so this is how I know that they're robbing people.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're not using the service, then I shouldn't be charged for something that I'm not using.
Right.
Okay? She said, no, cut the gas off. Cut it off. And so we're going to watch and we're going to see if they try to bring her a bill because she cut the gas off. She said, it's too hot. I don't need no gas. In the winter, I'll pick it back up. But I don't need no gas now because I got electric. I got this. I don't need no gas.
That's right.
And so we're going to monitor that and see if they try to bill her for gas. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is where we're going to break them down and expose these people because now we know what they're doing. This is under the table, and they're stealing money, and they're using gas and electric to do it. Okay?
Right.
This is how they do it. Now, my thing is, they got people hacking in this system, and so the meter should be in the person's apartment because that's where it used to be.
Yeah.
And it was better that way. Oh, well, we can't be. No, well, you need to call the person and say, listen, when can you be there so we can read this? Don't just come out there anytime. No, you call, just like you call for the bill, just like you call when it's time to pay the money. You give me a call and say, oh, well, your bill is due, or send me a letter and say, well, listen, you need to do that when it's time to read the meter because it used to be better when it was in someone's apartment.
Yeah,
but
because
now,
nobody can hook it.
Exactly. Now it's fair game because it's in the basement. The super, anybody can go and hook up. Anybody can hook up. And you paying that bill.
That's right.
You know, we know about, and then, oh, nobody can hook. They lie. People hack that system. That is hackable.
All
okay?
the time.
Exactly. Okay, because it used to be done, and it's the same system. It's nothing changed. Oh, that's why they can't read on who's hooked up.
That's right.
That right there, that's a prime example. Because that's to show that, if you had known who was hooked up, then you wouldn't be charging her.
That's right.
You see what I mean? But you don't know. And so this is the game, and they want somebody to pay. They don't care who it is.
No, they don't.
Someone is using the system, and so we want you to pay because it's coming through your meter. And this is what they're doing to her. So I told her, don't worry about it. We're going to take care of that. See, we're going to take care of things.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing we do. When people bring stuff to us, we're going to take care of it. So if you got a problem with NISAC and all these electric companies, give us a call. Let us know. And we're going to let them know, hey, listen, all these systems are hackable, okay? People jump the meter. That's why they want to put the meters and stuff outside now. That's fair game. You're vulnerable. You don't know who can tap into your stuff. It used to be in your house. That was the better way. Because now nobody can get inside of your house and mess with your meter. Because what in your house, you paying for. You see what I'm saying? In your place, you paying for when they read it. That's your bill, no one else's bill.
That's right.
But this is the game they're playing.
Yeah, well, and they're going to play that game.
Yeah.
Now, since we're on meters and stuff like that, electricity, let's talk about some of these landlords. We ain't going to mention no names. I was talking to a young man just the other day, and he was telling me how he's living in this place to where, like, the rats are bigger than cats, and how they done chewed a hole in the wall. You can look right outside and look down the street, but this guy's not fixing this place. All right, he's not coming to fix it, but he wants to rent. We got a place, got a bunch of bed bugs. Ain't nobody trying to solve that problem. All right, but they, nobody want to solve it. But they steady putting people in these places.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, who's putting these people in these places to say, oh, we went over there and looked at it, it's better? Don't look at it.
Right.
You want to see if it's better? You can't walk through there. You ain't see no rats. You ain't see no bed bugs. You ain't looking underneath nothing.
Right.
You just walking and looking.
Yeah.
Spend the night there for about a month. Live there for about a month. You ain't even got to go that long. Live there for about a week, 2 weeks, and we'll see if you change your mind. Because you see what's happening and what you're doing ain't right. Okay? You sending these people to these places.
Right.
You got a contract with these people or something? And all of these guys, when something go wrong in these apartments, don't fix them. But you're study sending these people to these places talking about it's okay. Mm-hmm. And you're only giving them just enough money to pay the rent. Okay? We're going to investigate some of this stuff. We're going to see why this is going on. Because now you're sitting up here talking about you giving these people places to live. That's fine. But where are you giving them a place to live at?
Right.
Is this going to be, bad for their health? Are they going to be able to survive here? Or do they have to fight up with the elements? Do they have to mess around here and mess with rodents and varmints and everything else that's coming into these people's place? Whether it be roaches, bed bugs, rats, mice, whatever, birds, it don't matter. But when you got a hole in a building and you're not going to fix it, and then you want to mess around here and call the guy on the first talking about your rent money, come on, man. No, see, that's wrong. That's wrong. No. See, and a lot of this is going on. Somebody needs to govern this, and ain't nobody governing this.
Right.
All right, and these landlords are getting away with murder. They can raise the rent 3-4 times a year. Nobody don't say nothing. That's kind of crazy. How you going to raise the rent of a person that's sitting in a shoebox? Cigarette box.
Right.
All right? You're sitting there talking about a what? A 6 by 10?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and you want this person to pay this, you want him to pay $500 for that.
Right. And
That's
even
crazy.
more, yeah. And,
that's crazy.
And the reason why they're doing it is because this is Ithaca, And so they raise the rent because they see that the inflations, they see that the cost of living here, And so what they do, and then they got the schools, they got the colleges, the universities, the students in and out. So they see money, and so what they do is hey, everybody's going to get this, 9,000, 900, 1,000 over there for them. I'll take this studio, split it down, and get 1,000 apiece for it.
Right.
And that's what they be doing. And they doing it, and no one is saying nothing about it, okay? Now, the person that's going through these rodents and stuff like that, and listen, this is crazy. Like you said, a hole in a wall, and leading into outside, Come on, this is crazy. You need to take pictures of this stuff.
I'm going up there next week.
Take pictures of this stuff, and bring a claim. That's how you do this. You take pictures and bring a claim because I'm pretty sure that the court will see this and say, hold up, and he's paying how much for this? No. And, somebody is going to fix that, or he's going to be out without landlord money, period, because that money that he's getting from him, he's going to take it and fix that place up, okay, because no one is supposed to be living like that.
No.
At all, okay, especially when he's paying $500 and $600 a month, okay, and they making sure they coming faithfully for their money.
Oh, yes.
But they can't fix nothing up, so you know what? You don't pay them until they fix it.
That's crazy because this place got 2 bathrooms and only one's working, and that's sometimes. So it's like, hey, wait a minute. How are people in power seeing this? How are people, how are they seeing it? How's the government seeing this?
Well, see, when they come in and like Section 8 and all them, and they come in and talk about inspection and all that, they not inspecting nothing. All they doing is walking through, oh, yeah, it's good, and then they leaving because that's money in their pockets, okay? And like you said, payoff. People get, okay, I got you. Don't worry about it. Just give me the good okay. And they give you the check, and that's what they do. And where the thing ain't got no stairs and they got people fall down the place, it's crazy, So and now they even got, the banks was giving $400,000, $4 million up for these, and it started in New York City. It was dealing with urban development. And so what they're doing, the bank is giving up money to those. They're taking loans out and getting money for urban development, housing. Okay, clean it up, fix it up. Yeah, but how far do they go with that? That's to get the money, okay? The fix up and the clean up, we ain't
Never see it.
You never see that. So they are getting money, okay, for urban development. So that's what they're doing now. And everybody want to be a landlord. Everybody want to be a super because they know that's how they're getting the money through urban development. Oh, okay, development. I'm fixing this up over here. I'm fixing that up over there. And so the bank is making a clean getaway, so they ain't worrying about it. They getting A's.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So this is what they're doing. So you can see where people is getting the bad end of the stick. We ain't talking about working people because that decision from the Supreme Court ain't helping them because now they say, well, you can't make a dispute. And if the manager of the company did you wrong, you can't talk about it. You can't collaborate. You can't, why? Dispute about it. But this is what they're doing. See, so they're trying to take all your rights from you and keep you hush-hush. And that's what they want to do. So they can do what they want to do and you shut up. And that's what they want. See? So you need to check things out and you need to see and then you need to stand up for your rights because sometimes you just got to stand up regardless, if nobody ain't going to stand with you, hey, don't
stand
forget.
for yourself.
You need to stand by yourself sometimes, then someone to get with you. But sometimes you got to stand by yourself. You can't wait for people to stand with you to do something. If you need something needs to be done, you got to stand up and do it, because it's against you, So help will come, but after you made your stand, and then you got it to somebody, and then they say, okay, well, hold up, we could take it further, but at least you stand to make sure that it can get to someone else, that you can get help. But some people don't stand for nothing. They fall for everything because they ain't standing for nothing. They don't even stand for their own self.
They don't care. See, those are the people that don't want nothing.
Exactly.
As long as you're giving it to me, it's fine. It's okay. I'll take it. All right, but now what happens when they stop giving?
Exactly.
Okay, now where you at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They use this net, they call it, and this is what Congress and all call it, a safety net. And food stamps is a safety net because that's to say that we know you're in poverty. We ain't trying to give you no money, so food stamp will catch you. It's a safety net, but they not saying that with their money. They're saying that with you, with your money. But don't worry, help is here. It's on the way. And we told you, we're going to tell you again, we're going after them and get the money and put it in your pocket. We have the tools. We can teach them to you. We'll see you next week. That's our time. So I just want to go back to some of the shout-outs, let people know that, hey, listen, we heard you. We heard the cry because we get on guard all the time, That's what he tells me. I heard you. That's what he says. So my thing is, I'm pushing him because I'm saying what Moses and all of them said. The people need help. Don't tell me to do something and you don't help me to get it done. The people need help. These people is in poverty. We're trying to get these people out of poverty. Okay? We're trying to help these people. This is what we aim to do. So we told him, listen, Jesus, we need an example. Give me an example. So we'll get it. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what year, too much blood I run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant